Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hi everyone, my name is Michael Tan. Welcome to Ghostbird Coffee YouTube channel. I'm the Wholesale Coffee Director for Ghostbird Coffee. Today we're going to introduce to you 7 steps on how to do coffee cupping. Right, so for those who are first time here, you may be wondering what is cupping. So in the world of coffee, cupping is the fastest and easiest way to evaluate coffee. There are 3 main items that we are looking for. Number 1, we are looking for aroma. Number 2, the flavor. And number 3, the texture or body of the coffee. Alright, my friends, so in order to have a very successful coffee cupping sessions, there are a few items that you will need. Number 1, you will need a bowl or a coffee cup. Anything that is above 200 millimeters. This is to have or house your coffee grounds. Number 2, you will need a small cup. This is where you will be drinking the coffee from. And number 3, you will need spoons or a soup spoon will do just fine. And then you move into the timer. The timer you can purchase from any hardware store, electronic store, or what I would like to have, Daiso. And then you will need a scale. The purpose of the scale is so that you can measure the exact coffee grounds that you needed. And then you will need a kettle. Of course, we are doing a coffee cupping. You need hot water to brew coffee. So this will do the job just fine. And last but not least is my personal favorite. I like to call this a spitons. This is where you will be spitting out your coffee from. So with all the items ready, now let's kickstart our 7 steps to a successful coffee cupping session. Step number 1 is we're going to grind the coffee into filter grinds. Step number 2 in coffee cupping is smelling. We're going to smell the coffee fragrance. How? Lifting the coffee cup near to your nose. What are we looking for? 3 items. Is the coffee floral, fruity, or my personal favorite, sweet coffee? The 3rd step to a successful coffee cupping is to have your timer ready and set to 4 minutes of total coffee brewing time. So step number 4 is to pour hot water into your cupping bowl. So step number 5 is we're going to smell the coffee once again by putting your nose as close as possible to the coffee grounds in front of you. What we are smelling, 3 items again. How is the floral of the coffee, fruity of the coffee, or sweetness of the coffee? So the 6th step of coffee cupping would be what we call breaking the crust. How do we do it? With a spoon, and we're going to do this motion by pushing back the coffee 3 times. This process not only releases the gas and carbon dioxide from the coffee grounds, but also allows us to smell the coffee better, to evaluate the fragrance and aroma together. Before we move into the final step of coffee cupping, we need to do one last step, and that is skimming. Skimming is basically removing the coffee grounds on the top before we start our tasting session. And so, my friends, we have entered the final round of the coffee tasting cupping session. The number 1 thing that we need to prepare, do you remember? The small espresso cups and the spoon. How do we do it? Get your spoon and scoop a spoonful of coffee liquid, pour into your coffee cup, and then before that we need to taste the coffee. But how are we going to taste it? We're going to slurp it. Why do we do so? Because number 1, slurping actually allows the coffee to spread over your palate. Thus, you are able to experience the full range of coffee And secondly, and most important, to avoid burning your tongue. How do you do it? Like this. That is a good cup of coffee. Cheers. And that, my friend, concludes the 7 steps on how to do a successful coffee cupping experience. Please like, tag and share if you like our coffee videos. Watch out for the next video and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.